Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Shashank. I'm 25 years old, and this is my second storytelling.
Shudha Roti. Fine.
And from Bangalore. You may be thinking, why am I holding book? I'm bad with using phone and telling it. So my intro is I'm from Bangalore. Uh, how is the weekend? We'll be performing and looking around in the city. Open mic. Thank you for giving it. Storytelling and writing is very important in life because we all stuck in a loop. Work, weekend activities, online, social media, and social media addiction. And living in a city, bad air quality, traffic, and it's quite sad. We all look around our society, no jobs, and AI taking over the world. So, and very bad around city. We all look around our people, basically so sweet and diabolical. Most of them having type 1. Maybe we are all doomed and no one cares about. And best part, and everyone is happy and lost. Everyone is blaming on government and global warming and matrix and aliens and whatnot. Okay, about the story part. More essential of human history is evidence. We all have someone wrote it as movie scripts. How they want it, how they can change it, and their perception, which has no evidence, or they made own choice, and they change their story, and we all hear that made up stories, and can't able to believe what really happened back there. Writers' stories, we read their stories based on evidence, and someone wrote it, and we can read it. And their personal perspective, the story always we see in their shoes, not exactly on what really happened in history. So story is very important, and we all read it in schools. So out of history, we all have a story to tell, but ourselves. But we all same, by the way. We all have the same background. We all go through school, college, job, finding love, money, and to function in society, rules and regulations, limitations, and we all believe within the society, and we are all part of the society. Haven't gone through this routine as a better story in real life to tell, and the world that they are built different, and they are dreamers. I would clap for them who are going out of the routine and exploring different things in life, like not going to job, finding something their passion. Yes, it sucks to be going to passion and fail, but I would really appreciate them, clap for them and support, because you know why? We all want to find a source, juice, in our recipe. And my story is basically finding sauce, pepper, and juice. I'll tell you why. They have some good cooked story with sauce and pepper and juice, lime juice basically. There was a guy, I'll tell you two stories which are basically grounded. Story 1, there was a guy named Kishan who went to school and had a good life basically, had gone to great school, had good friends. After his graduation, he got into IIT. Later, he found some girl in the college, he fell in love. With that, into getting into some job, product-based company in Bangalore, like Google and etc. Later, they got married and they got some kids and happily lived in Bangalore city ever after. After with his job and love, he's been living happily. Yes, that's it, the story. You know, there is no sauce, spice, juice. We all want the missing part. Because we all don't realize that the worst part in our life is the best part to tell the story. I know your question, where is the sauce, juice, pepper in the story? Story 2. There was a guy named Ken who lived in a rural village who lost his parents in an accident, basically fire accidents. Then went to school, got bullied by kids. Later dropped out of school, working as a laborer and janitor, dishwasher, delivery boy, whatnot, and shifted to Bangalore for a better life, making money, but ended up getting robbed in bus while traveling in city. Someday he felt so lonely and broke, walking on as a homeless guy in the street. Later got killed by some expensive car, Porsche or Lamborghini, in the main road city. And he thought he could live a better life. You know, in both stories, there is missing part. We don't realize. Where is the juice? Where is the sauce? And I can't find any pepper. So we are cooking up our stories to tell someone in the future that we made it, how we made it, and what happened. So it's very essential to cook our stories with juice, lemon, and sauce. So these both two lemon stories, we found the missing part. Where is the juice? Can you tell me where is the juice? Even I also want to find the juice. Because stuck in the loop, we want to find something meaningful and do something out of our shell and escaping this routine, city, traffic, society, finding our happiness in a small part of world and doing small things. These two stories are extreme stories. You know, some has good ending and some had no ending but bad. In conclusion, juice, sauce, pepper need to be cooked in ourselves. Do the things that you like to do now. Do it now. Challenging adversities, problems, and limits that limits us to doing something we always wanted to do. Achieving greatness and breakthrough in life. Need to challenge your fears, dreams, and responsibility is so essential in some day we want to overcome our problems, like, and we want to tell the stories to ourselves in some future, sitting in a lake, happily, and thinking we had a best life, best twisted life, not some lame as predictable. That's how we found the juice, sauce, and pepper in a recipe we want to cook our story. You need to cook story that is interesting to tell the world, tell yourself, and that's how we find sauce juice. Not want to motivate anyone with this story, but still you can always make your story interesting now and ever. Thank you.